sorry, when we went to meet daddy in Abuja, like I said, he was working with he had crutches or whatever it is, this stuff that they used to hold on the hand, not wheelchair, crutches. So he wasn't working very well. His state of health was so bad already. There were some cuts on his leg. I was asking him, and daddy, what happened to your leg? What is all this mark? He not explained the traditional thing that his friend called some Hausa people. It was through him that I knew that they called some traditional people to come and treat him. And then I said, okay. He said he wants to go back to Lagos. About the money from the show, they said that they were still remitting money from the show, so they did not give us any physical cash or give daddy. In fact, even the money I sent to his account when he left Lagos, when he was coming back, his account was 0 0. They did not give him any cash at hand. Neither was there any money in his account when he was coming back to Lagos. When we went to the airport at Abuja, I'll try and check the dates. That day, daddy could not work at the airport. I had to go in and order for ask for wheelchair. When the son went in to get wheelchair, they said they cannot give wheelchair. That the airport people said they cannot take the wheelchair outside. That they can only use the wheelchair within the premises of the airport. I went in there. I was screaming. I was screaming. I was saying, "My father has served you people for a very long time. My father has done this. He has served the public. He has done this. He has done it. Please have mercy. Give chair." I was screaming like a mad person. Anybody working in Abuja airport that day, they can attest to what I'm saying now. I was screaming until somebody came and said, okay, it's Mr. Ibu. Please, let's give him wheelchair. They came, they used wheelchair, they carry him. When they took him to the check-in point, they said that he cannot fly, that he states he's having shortness of breath, that we need to bring something they call fit to fly. The airline will book say he cannot fly. I started begging them again that he has to fly. He has an appointment with a doctor waiting for him in Lagos. That if he doesn't go to Lagos right now, that his health will deteriorate more, and nobody is going to look after him in Abuja and all of that. So out of sympathy, they allowed us to fly that day. Those airport people, they carried him in on the wheelchair. When they were taking him to the plane, they carried him like a little baby and put him in the plane. I hope those people can see this video and they can also attest to what I'm saying. When we were coming to Lagos, I called the wife, I called the son and the wife friend. It was a three-way call. Thank God that call was still recorded. I asked them, I said, where is daddy going to stay if he comes back to Lagos? The friend, everybody was the friend. I said, the wife first said that he cannot stay in her house, in their house, his own house. That he cannot stay there, that the house is not good for him. That water is entering the house is in a bad shape. I said, but we can call people to come and fill the house and put bed in the parlor and all of those things and adjust the house. The house is not as bad as he can stay there. She now say no, that in his current state of health that he cannot stay there. And I told the friend, I said, daddy cannot come back to my house, because daddy has been in Abuja for more than a month now, and they've done this traditional treatment for him. I don't know his state of health. What if daddy comes to my house and God forbid something happen? What will I tell people? That call was his wife, his first son, and the wife friend were in a three-way call. I said, what will I tell people if anything happened to daddy? Nobody will understand. God forbid if daddy sleeps and he doesn't wake up in this state I don't know his state of health. It doesn't look so good. Nobody will believe that I was trying to help, that I went all the way to Abuja when none of you accepted to go and pick him in Abuja. I went to Abuja and pick him. I'm not looking for sympathy. I did what I did from the depth of my heart because that man stood in there as a father for me. I don't care what the entire world is saying. He was there when nobody for me. When my dad was, who was his friend, died, he was there for me. People that know me in IMSU, when I was doing my pedigree in IMSU, they know me, they know him, they know that he was visiting, they know so many years ago. So the man was there for me. So when we're coming that night, we made that call. I told the wife friend, can he stay at your place? She now said, that there is no space in her place, and she gave one reason. I don't want to say what that reason is, but yes, she gave a reason that he should not stay at her place. We now decided that we're going to rent what is it called? Shortlet. I now asked a question. I said, if we rent a shortlet, who is going to stay with daddy there? The wife now said, she'll come and be seeing him, she'll be coming and going and all of that. After all, the man has said he's not, both of them have decided that they are not marrying again, that they are done with the marriage. Now, one thing I want to clear is daddy's marriage and his wife's marriage was either done or whatever issue they have in their marriage, they might not be legally divorced, or they might have not have gone to any court to divorce, has absolutely nothing to do with me. Daddy was away from his home 2 years or 3 years or 4 years before I came. He was staying from one hotel to another, one lodge to another, one house to another before I came to Nigeria. It was even the wife that specifically told me that that they were not in a good term, in a good relationship. I have absolutely people that are calling me home wrecker, people that say leave this family alone. This family pull me in their issues. They brought me in. I never voluntarily say, okay, let me go and offer and be this to them. No. The wife can never say in the entire time that she knows me that she has given me 1 naira and say, Jasmine, take this 1 naira. She can never say she has ever given me 1 kobo. Did I benefit anything from Daddy? Yes. His platform has blessed me as far as I know. And most of the advice and some links and some connection, that's as far as it goes. So when we came back to this thing, they said that Daddy was going to stay in a shortlet. We started driving along looking for shortlet, and I told his son, I said, look, if Daddy go and stay in a shortlet now, nobody is looking after him. We now made a decision that night. That decision was between me and his son. I said, okay, let's take Daddy home. Even my mom was not so happy about that decision because nobody knows his health condition that he came from with Abuja. A reasonable mother will question. My mom was like, Jasmine, what have these people done to you? What are you doing yourself? You're a very young girl. Why did you bring him back here? I know you really want to help. I know you've been doing everything to help, but at least let the wife do this. I said, okay, the wife said he's not coming to the house. The wife friend said he's not coming to our house. Should we abandon him in a shortlet? Make it make sense. My mom now said she's praying for me that I don't get into a very big trouble, that I'm not able to come. You think my mom doesn't talk to me? My mom lives in the same house with me. Some people will say, I hope you're taking care of your mom. Anybody that knows my mom is not lacking anything. My family comes first in everything. I have siblings. I have people that I look after. Aside from Mr. Ibu family, I have people that I look after. I have siblings. I have my son. I'm paying his school fees. He's doing very fine. My mom has never lacked everything since my father passed. She has been my responsibility. I take very good care of my mom. I make sure my mom is okay. My mom is also someone that is working. She's not someone that is staying and depending on anybody. My mom was a commercial farmer for so many years. She was a commercial farmer. She was farming. Everybody that knows my upbringing, that knows my mom, when my mom was still in Kaduna, they know my mom was farming. She was farming over 300 hectares of land. She was a commercial farmer. They know her. What they call her in Kaduna was Serikin Noma. So yes, I have a family. I have a very loving family. I have family that really care about me. I stick out. Sometimes I've been in a situation where I have to pick between paying attention to my own family or paying attention to the Mr. Ibu family. I've been in those situations severally, and I've always picked those family because my family were doing very fine on their own. Was it not after they dragged me when they said I was using the Mr. Ibu for fame? They said I was using him for fame. I was using my mom. My younger brother started creating content for my mom. Mommy choosing. You people know her. My brother created content for her. In none of her content did he use Mr. Ibu. In less than how many weeks, she blew. Even Auntie Funke was reposting. A lot of people were reposting. She became an internet sensation. On her own, without using Daddy, she blew. My younger brother, King Wilson, blew up on his own without using anybody. It's a grace in the family. It's a personal grace. Let me tell you something you people don't know. I have trended so many times, even without Mr. Ibu. But you people will not know it was me. In 2015, I was trending in a video where we were shooting a movie in 2015. Royal Prince movie, we were shooting a movie. A dwarf was asking me out in that movie in ShopRite. A dwarf was asking me out. Before I went home, that movie went viral. A lot of you posted that video without knowing it's me. Go and do your findings. AY posted that video. Linda Ikeji posted that video in 2015. I haven't even come out as under the umbrella of Okafo or come out as a member of the Okafo family. I was trending. People that know me on Facebook know I was trending that period. Go and dig. I know Twitter people know how to dig. Go and dig. I was trending in that video. That video had over 6 million views. So if you think I'm having fame because of that family, I can go and change my name, remove everything, disassociate myself, and rebrand myself. I'm not saying I'm not grateful for the opportunity that Daddy gave me. That's not what I'm saying. But for people that are trying to make it look like that was the main reason, the main essence. When people are talking about me wrecking this family, calling me husband snatcher, do this one, do that one, all this sort of accusation, I'm wondering where they are getting their own information from. Because wreck the family, how? Snatch husband, how? So are you telling me that when I was in Cyprus, I was operating from there and I destroyed the family over 2 years or 4 years before I came back? Or you think people in the industry don't know what was going on in the family? I mean, because people are not coming out to say anything. When Daddy was in that living heart hospital the other time, before Auntie Chizzy birthday, Chizzy Alachi, before her birthday, she came to the hospital. Daddy was crying to her. He told her he was done with that marriage. I was there. I was the one begging him. He told her that I'll open for this marriage. Nangachi, all my life, with it. She was there. He said all those things to her in my presence. I was the one telling her, oh, the wife is not even bad as Daddy is saying it. Oh, I was covering up for the wife. She's still alive now. I mean, even on several occasions when Daddy has done so many interviews, I can make reference to Vanguard. You see, the lady from Vanguard came to the house to interview Daddy. Daddy was crying in that interview. He told the woman that his marriage has wrecked his life. That his wife was not working, she was not supporting him, that he provided everything she wanted. That the marriage was rosy until he wasn't getting any job, he wasn't getting any money. That everything he was doing was for the wife. He was talking about how he was poisoned. He was talking about how a lot of things in the marriage. He was complaining about so many things. I was the one that pleaded with that woman from Vanguard. I was the one that pleaded with them. The woman was like, he's saying his story. I said, please do not post this thing. If Daddy is going to tell his story the way he's posting it, and his children grows up to see that thing tomorrow, that it will not be a good thing for them. Or how will people react to the fact that Daddy is saying something like that about his wife? I cannot even use my mouth and say all the things that Daddy said in that video. I hope that Vanguard woman will see this video so well. I should know that I'm actually making reference to her. I went down on my knees. If I wanted to destroy this family, I wanted to destroy Daddy's wife. I have never sat down where they are talking evil about this woman and I said anything evil about her. I always fight in her defense. Even when Daddy is complaining of sharing his bitter experience in the marriage to other people, I always speak in her defense. I told the woman that came from Vaga to interview Daddy, I said, please, you have a family. Don't let this video destroy this family, because if this video goes out, it's going to destroy beyond repair. I don't even know if the woman deleted the video or she did not delete the video. I just said I filter some of the things that are good, the good things he said, post it, the bad one don't post. Is it Mariam Oya Kilome? Mariam, have you not interviewed Daddy in your house? When you interviewed Daddy, did I not have issues with you? When you interviewed Daddy and you wanted to post the video, I was begging you. Did Daddy not complain about his marriage to you? Am I the one telling him all those things he was saying? Rather, when he said it, when you were about to go and publish the video in your interview, I was like, Mariam, please don't put this thing out there. You always say, Jasmine, what are you covering? The man has said it. He's a grown-up man is crying about his marriage. Let him say. What did Daddy not tell you that he married? I mean, cried before you. Then Kobo was there that day. I was telling you, oh, don't post this one, don't post this one. I said, even if you edit the video, send me a copy to review before you post it. How many things? Do you know how many things that would have come outside from Daddy's end about his marriage that I cover up? I cover up myself. Even when people know this. Because anyone is not coming to say anything doesn't mean people don't know. I can go on and on and start many people in the industry that know what is going on, but they choose to be silent. Now let's go to the issue at hand about 300 million, 55 million, 80 million, 75 million. There's nothing I've never heard. Missing. Jasmine stole money, so much money. When? Let me go forward it to when I told the wife to go and bring Daddy from Abuja, and the wife said I have to book ticket for her and her friend. And then when I and the son traveled to Abuja and finally brought Daddy back to Lagos from Abuja, nobody wanted Daddy to stay with them. The wife said Daddy cannot stay with her because the house is not conducive enough for him. They said he should come and stay in my place. Knowing fully well that when he came back from Abuja, he was not in a very good state of health. He was limping. He was using crutches when he came to Lagos. Even my entire family were afraid when I brought him to the house. But I still took that risk. I housed him. The next day, the wife was talking about selling the property that he was supposed to sell before he traveled to Abuja. that they should sell the house and settle her. I was the one that called the